All right, so we're gonna start with soil prep. And the soil prep goes with our food plots, okay? Before we can ever plant a food plot, warm or cool season, we gotta have some soil prep, right? Get the soil ready to plant those seeds in. All right, so this is one of the most familiar aspects of land management, and that's planting cool season plots. So our purpose for planting cool season plots is kind of twofold. When you look into what the deer needs and then what we're trying to provide, they really kind of align, even though they're twofold. But really, it's based around nutritional needs of that deer as we get into the colder months. And again, trying to fill that gap in the nutrition calendar where we've got these holes, you know? So the cool season plots, we try to establish them in mid-August. They're based around the concept of providing fats and carbohydrates. And the reason that we want to provide this forage in the fashion that we do is that we want to be able to help those deer rebuild their fat deposits within their body. You need them to have those to help them get through the winter months. When they start to see, you know, those inclement weather elements and cold temps, their body naturally burns fat. We got plenty of food for these deer groups that are living in smaller form on our property. All right. See that thing over there?
Yeah, it's called planter.
It's called a planter, that's right. So we've already tilled the ground up, didn't we? We used that big old rototiller, and we just took our time, went pretty slow, and got this ground turned over nice and neat, which means it's now ready for some seed. And you know what we're gonna plant right now? It's okay if you don't, I'll tell you. You want me to tell you? I'll tell you. It's cool season plots, because we always wanna have food here for our deer. So we wanna make sure that these deer have food in September and October and on into November and December. So we're gonna use these oats for the later months, and we're gonna use the chicory for the earlier months. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll fill the calendar.
Do deer still come out at winter?
Oh yeah, man, that's why we gotta make sure we have food for them. All right, so I'll tell you what, let's go get our hoppers open and I'll grab some seed and we'll start filling them. Sound good? Let's talk about what we're gonna be spending more time doing, and that's the actual planting process. And you're gonna see us enlist the food plot seeder, so that FPS 84 that we've already talked about using in our warm season plots earlier in the year. We're gonna put this thing to work, and we're gonna use the hopper that is using or planting smaller seed. With most of these seeds, we're not looking to drill them, we're looking to broadcast them. So you're probably gonna see us turn the angle on the disc just a little bit more. We're gonna cause a little more disruption and try to get just a good open seed bed out of the gate. And we're gonna make quick work out of this too, really. We're gonna have the ability to use that all-in-one or one-pass system that the FPS offers you. Look what Daddy pulled up right on the back side of that. So let's see, if it's sitting right there, what do you think? That's about 3/4 of an inch to an inch. Is that about what we're looking for?
Yeah.
Remember? Yeah, that's about what we're looking for. Oh, there's another one right there. Look, man, that thing did its job. See? So we got to do all that in one pass. Back when Daddy was doing this with some other equipment, you didn't get to do it in one pass. Yeah, that's exactly. See, look, right there. That's what our deer are gonna eat. Hey, isn't that pretty neat? It got 2 different seeds down there at different depths. Yeah. Yep.
Hey, Daddy, this is cool.
Yeah, it is. Well, hey, Mom's got dinner ready. I think it's time for us to get out of here. We've done some good work, all right?
All right.
The way I'm looking at this and shaping this lesson around the boys, you have to be consistent. You have to make sure you fill the calendar, but just support that no off-season aspect of what we're teaching here. You know, they understand it in a lot of different realms, but understanding it here that there's always a job to be done. There's always something to be done out on this farm or one of the farms, and making sure that we're providing the proper habitat and the proper nutrition for our wildlife.